one of the things that Chase and I disagree on most fundamentally is this question. I agree with everything Chase said, and yet I think that that's just fundamentally the wrong answer. The right answer is that we're not going to compromise at all, which was the question. Not only are we not going to compromise, we're going to lean into those particular issues that draw a distinction between us and the other parties. For example, if we're out there saying, you know, we believe that we need to be more fiscally conservative, you balance your budget at home, we need to balance the budget in Washington, you've said the same thing as most Republicans and Democrats. The difference, of course, is that they don't mean it and we do. But as far as differentiating from those parties in a political sense, to be honest, you're wasting your time. The problems that we have in the federal government are fundamental. They're institutional. We need the most transformative proposals. We need to back them up. We need to back them up hard in a principled, uncompromising way. The reason that I'm more optimistic about being able to deliver that message than most candidates is because, for example, I did work with the Federal Reserve System. I've met with the Federal Reserve Board in the boardroom itself. I've had my research on the banking industry cited by the Federal Reserve Chairman. I'm not kidding around with these people anymore. The Federal Reserve System has to go. I'm sorry if I need to explain it to someone. The way that we budget in the United States has to go. We need fundamental changes. Yours is a government that operates in the shadows and does not operate for your benefit. It operates in order to bring more power to itself for the benefit of those who lead it. Fundamental change. Remember, we're not going after 100% of the voters. We're not going after 50% of the voters. 38% wins. We're going after 15% of the voters in order to get into the debates. And to get 15% of the voters, you need to stand out hard. Thanks. Agreed. And agreed that doesn't mean you have to compromise on your principles. We need to run a campaign that's very, very different from the campaigns that we've run in the past. The Jorgensen campaign, I mean, no disrespect to Jo, I think she's a wonderful person. She's always been very kind. But she missed opportunities to lean into the issues of the day, and so did the Gary Johnson campaigns, which of course is why they imploded after Gary did reach double digits in the polls. But he failed to give voters a reason to rally around him and realize what it is, you know, the principles by which he stood, which would have pulled him through the dark times when he forgot the name of the town in Syria, for example.